the fabric of history itself, to the actual fact. We're coming up on Black History Month.
Yes.
February. And 400 years. This is the February we should be thinking about. Like, seriously.
For real.
Who are we? What did we achieve? What does it mean to be black? And is that even the title, black?
Right. Is that what we call it?
Is that what we call it? We need a convention that ends with our Constitution.
Wow.
We
do. That's real action. That's real action.
Real, right. Let's do that. And talk about this in this way. I'm going to interview you. The idea of laws.
Right.
With a Constitution, we set out what our African American nation is.
Okay.
When we do that, we have a court system. We have our own courts.
Our own courts.
Okay, once you have law, you have a court. You just need a building. Okay, you have somebody to interpret the law.
With the Supreme Justice.
The Supreme Justice, right there. He represent the law. He gonna represent that law. So, what I'm getting at is, with our own laws and court, we cannot be arrested ever again. In fact, we start arresting people. This, I think, is the African American challenge going into the future, especially with the new president or a new president just coming in, is that when we talk about the protection of our community, the main issue is that we can't arrest others when they harm us.
Okay.
The law is one way in the United States.
We see that.
It's one way. It's white law on everyone.
Right.
But white people don't follow no one else's laws. Like the Native Americans as a nation, we should all be following their laws.
Their laws. It's their land.
It's their land. We should be following. African Americans should come together. Latino. What is the Latino law? I should know it, and when I'm in their community, follow it.
Follow it.
Their law, probably should be competing with each other in law.
To come up with the best law.
The best law. That's argued amongst scholars, Latino, Native American, Asian, Persian.
All come to the table and say our law is justified in this way. Can I see your law so we can help better everyone's law?
And now create global law.
Right.
And now we have peace on earth because we all, not this colonial, we coming in with bombs and guns, get on your knees, that's the law.
Now, just to take you one area for a second, because this is...
What you are witnessing is not the creation of something new. It is the restoration of something that never lawfully disappeared. The Moroccan state's consular courts are being restored under pre-existing authority, rooted in binding international treaties that still govern relations between the Empire of Morocco and the United States of America. Before modern federal systems, the Empire of Morocco exercised recognized consular and extraterritorial jurisdiction. That authority was never extinguished, only ignored. Under international law, restoration returns lawful institutions to their rightful holders. This is not rebellion. It is correction. 3 treaties form the legal backbone of this restoration. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship of 1836 established perpetual peace, mutual protection, and recognition of Moroccan jurisdiction over its subjects, binding on the United States to this day. The Treaty of Madrid of 1880 affirmed Morocco's sovereign authority, protected Moroccan nationals abroad, and restricted foreign interference in Moroccan internal and consular affairs. The Act of Algeciras of 1906 confirmed Morocco as a sovereign state under international law and preserved Moroccan legal institutions, including consular jurisdiction. Treaties do not expire by convenience. They endure until lawfully terminated, which these were not. In 1952, the International Court of Justice, in France versus United States of America in Morocco, confirmed that the United States was bound by Moroccan treaty obligations and could not act outside them. That ruling stands. This means the United States operates within the empire of Moroccan treaty space, not above it. Moroccan consular courts retain lawful authority over Moroccan nationals, and protections extend to Americans where treaties apply. This restoration is lawful, it is documented, and it is enforceable. The courts are not being created. They are returning.
Islam, Hotep, and Namaste. Welcome all to this sacred and historic convocation. Today we gather not for spectacle, but for remembrance, restoration, and rightful return. This assembly marks the lawful and spiritual restoration of the Americanos Estados Morocco Major Multinational Consular Courts and the reseating of consular authority across sovereign nation states. On this day, we restore consular courts for the following national jurisdictions: Allodium Moroccan Pradium, anti-Michigan; Skarou State Republic of Morocco, anti-North Carolina; Anu Mentahata Pradium, anti-New York; New Al Andalusia, anti-Florida; Paul Oat PLI Nation State, anti-Washington State; Sundry Allodium Moorish Pradium, anti-South Carolina. Each court restored today stands as a seat of justice, a tribunal of conscience, and a sanctuary of lawful order. Let it be declared into living record. Consular authority is not granted by the empire. It is reclaimed by inheritance. It is not issued by permission. It is restored by right. We now open this sacred assembly with the prayer of gratitude and invocation delivered by New Al Andalusia, Wisdom Shield Il, Islam.
Perfect peace and love to everyone. I am Assistant Qazi of the New Al Andalusia, Wisdom Shield El. We, the descendants of the ancient Moabites, come together in love and light, propagating the faith of Muhammad, giving honor and praise to Allah, our great mother of the universe. We give rise and honor to our illustrious Prophet Noble Drew Ali, who is Allah's prophet and the manifested thought of Allah, who came to bring us our nationality and to teach us to be ourselves, our original selves. Much gratitude to our righteous ancestors for nurturing us and their many great works and achievements, cultivating this land and creating everything that ever was across the globe, and teaching us the attributes of Allah, the attributes of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We're so grateful that our ancestors, our righteous ancestors, are still on the scene, protecting and guiding us. Gratitude that our children, family, and friends are divinely protected and provided for and prosper continuously. We, the nine ether beings of Allah, appointed leaders from state to state, give honor and gratitude for our divine oneness, moving into an era of time where we raise the vibrations of all the forgotten Asiatics and bring our people out of darkness and into the marvelous light. Taking back our rightful place in government to ensure the Asiatic nation is in perpetual union with his fellow man by mutual trust and eternal brotherhood. Perfect peace and love for the triune of Allah, wisdom, will, and love. Let the words of my mouth and meditation of my heart manifest and never return void, but work and work and work forever. We ask not for power, we ask for purity of judgment. Remove from this court all corruption, all pride, all bondage, all falsehood. Let no shadow dwell in this chamber. May only truth enter. May only justice remain. Awaken ancestral memory in the hearts of these judges. Restore the law written not on paper, but upon the soul of mankind. Anchor this court in balance. Seal this court in righteousness. Crown this court in eternal law. And let every judgment echo heaven's decree on earth. So it is, so it is, and so it stands. Amin and Islamism, namaste and ashe. Now we call forward the opening statement by Prime Minister, Screw State Republic of Morocco, North Carolina, Aziz Hanoubay, Islam.
Aziz Hano Bey of Skarou State Republic of Morocco. On this date, Rajab 22, 1447 on our Moorish calendar, and January 11th, 2026 on the Gregorian calendar. Let's remember, the United States of America is in Morocco. Welcome, honored elders, judges, ministers, diplomats, and families. Welcome to the nations gathered in peace and purpose. Welcome to every soul present by invitation of law, ancestry, and duty. We thank you for standing as witnesses to this restoration. We honor you for arriving not as observers, but as pillars of our remembrance. This ceremony marks a return of the law, not written for profit, a return for justice, not sold to power, a return to memory, not erased by time. We gather not as spectators, but as witnesses, not as participants, but not as guardians of our restoration. Generations before us walked under law that was stolen, governance that was suppressed, and identity rewritten. Today, the erasure ends. This assembly does not commemorate history, it corrects it. We do not seek permission to restore what was taken. We acknowledge our inheritance. We will fulfill our obligation. We will activate our remembrance. This restoration is not symbolic, it is official. It is not a ceremony alone, it is a realignment. What begins today is not an institution, it is a return of our ancient authority into our living jurisdiction, protected by treaty, affirmed by international law, and grounded in human rights, and secured by our inherent right for our indigenous nations to self-determination. Let the court be remembered. Let the people be protected under treaty as a shield and ancestral authority, and the universal human right to govern ourselves by our Moroccan law. For the record, on this date, this declaration signifies that our treaty-backed Moroccan consular courts are fully operational and prepared to adjudicate in perpetuity. Now we proceed to the oath and affirmation of our judges. It is my honor to introduce the presiding officer, Prime Minister Yahya Abdul Rahim Bey, Islam.
Greetings. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. I am Yahya Abdul Rahim Bey, Prime Minister of New Al-Andalusia. It is a profound honor to stand in this historic moment, to be a part of this divine restoration of the consular court. Will all the judges please come forward? You come before this assembly as the chief judges of your consular court. You're not seated for status. You are seated for responsibility. Your nation state consular courts recognize you as the guardian of justice for your nation. Elodium Moroccan Priam, Anti-Michigan, Chief Judge Dr. Khalifa Bey, please raise your right hand. Do you accept this duty?
I do.
Will you serve justice without corruption?
I will.
Will you protect the innocent and judge in truth?
I will.
Do you stand in honor and conscience?
I do. I stand.
And let the record show Dr. Khalifa Bey is now seated as Chief Judge of the Elodium Moroccan Priam Anti-Michigan Consular Court.
Islam.
Islam. Skuru State Republic of Morocco, Anti-North Carolina. Chief Judge Karu L. Please raise your right hand. Do you accept this duty?
I do.
Will you serve justice without corruption?
I will.
Will you protect the innocent and judge in truth?
I will.
Do you stand in honor and conscience?
I stand.
Let the record show Karu L is now seated as Chief Judge of the Skuru State Republic of Morocco, Anti-North Carolina Consular Court. Anu Manhattan Priam, Anti-New York. Chief Judge Dwight Corey Lewis L. Please raise your right hand. Do you accept this duty? Chief Judge Dwight Corey Lewis L. Are you able to unmute yourself?
I'm unmuted.
Okay. Then I'll repeat. Do you accept this duty? I'm not hearing you on this end, Chief Judge. Perhaps the volume needs to be turned up. All right. Do you accept this duty? Will you serve justice without corruption? Will you protect the innocent and judge in truth? Do you stand in honor and conscience? Then let the record show Dwight Corey Lewis L. is now seated as Chief Judge of the Anu Manhattan Priam Anti-New York Consular Court. Islam. New Al Andalusia, Anti-Florida. Chief Judge Maruka Bey. Please raise your right hand. Do you accept this duty?
I do.
Will you serve justice without corruption?
I will.
Will you protect the innocent and judge in truth?
I will.
Do you stand in honor and conscience?
I stand.
Then let the record show Maruka Bey is now seated as Chief Judge of the New Andalusia Anti-Florida Consular Court. Palopia Law, Nation State, Anti-Washington State, Chief Judge Michelle Bey.
Islam, I am Amor Michelle Bey, Chief Qazi of Palopia Law.
Please raise your right hand.
I'll put it on my chest.
Do you accept this duty?
I do.
Will you serve justice without corruption?
I will.
Will you protect the innocent and judge in truth?
I will.
Do you stand in honor and conscience?
I stand.
Let the record show Amor Michelle Bey is now seated as Chief Judge of the Palopia Law, Nation State, Anti-Washington State Consular Court. Sundry Moorish Allodium Pretium, Anti-South Carolina. Chief Judge Kahafri Hotep L. Please raise your right hand. Do you accept this duty?
I do.
Will you serve justice without corruption?
I will.
Will you protect the innocent and judge in truth?
I will.
Do you stand in honor and conscience?
I stand.
Islam. Let the record show Kahafri Hotep L is now seated as Chief Judge of the Sundry Moorish Allodium Pretium Anti-South Carolina Consular Court. Islam. Now that the judges have embraced their charge to serve in truth, honor, and righteousness, let us now open this sacred space for the elder's voice, delivered by Prime Minister of Sundry Allodium Moorish Pretium, Anti-South Carolina.
Thank you, Wazir. Greetings, everyone. My name is Lusty Muskogee Bey, Wazir of the Sundry Allodium Moorish Pretium, Anti-South Carolina. And in the name of Almighty Allah, source of all justice and wisdom, I'm honored to be present at this auspicious historical ceremony in the restoration of the consular courts, and to be chosen on behalf of the voice for the elders in deliverance of their solemn wisdom. And you have been called, not by men, not by appointment alone, but by conscious destiny and sacred duty. Your seat is not a throne. It offers no luxury. no vanity, no shield from consequence. It is weight, it is responsibility. It is the measure of your soul against truth. You do not come here to rule people. You come here to serve justice. You do not enter this office to be honored. You enter to be accountable. If your heart is clean, this seat will strengthen you. If your heart is false, this seat will expose you. Stand in humility. Sit only in truth. Judge with clarity. And remember always, justice sees you before the people ever do. And now I end this with Islam. And also, judicial oath of office will be presented by Brother Yahya Bey. All right, that's been done. All right.
Islam. The elders' words have been received into the heart of this assembly. We will now continue with this historical ceremony. All judges, please come forth once more. Judges, you stand not alone, but in unity. Chief Judge Dr. Khalifa Bey, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I stand for duty, not for honor.
I stand for duty, not for honor.
This office is a sacred trust.
This office is a sacred trust.
Before the Most High,
Before the Most High,
the ancestors,
the ancestors,
and my own soul,
and my own soul,
I vow to judge without fear or favor.
I vow to judge without fear or favor.
To reject corruption.
To reject corruption.
And to defend the innocent.
And to defend the innocent.
I will not sell justice.
I will not sell justice.
I will not abandon the truth.
I will not abandon the truth.
If I betray this oath,
if I betray this oath,
may this seat reject me.
May this seat reject me.
If I honor it,
if I honor it,
may I be strengthened.
May I be strengthened.
I accept this charge.
I accept this charge.
I take my seat in eternal law.
And take my seat in eternal law.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Chief Judge Karu L.
I'm Karu L.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I stand for duty, not for honor.
I stand for duty, not for honor.
This office is a sacred trust.
This office is a sacred trust.
Before the Most High.
Before the Most High.
The ancestors.
The ancestors.
And my own soul.
And my own soul.
I vow to judge without fear or favor.
I vow to judge without fear or favor.
To reject corruption.
To reject corruption.
And to defend the innocent.
And to defend the innocent.
I will not sell justice.
I will not sell justice.
I will not abandon the truth.
I will not abandon the truth.
If I betray this oath,
If I betray this oath,
may this seat reject me.
may this seat reject me.
If I honor it,
If I honor it,
may I be strengthened.
may I be strengthened.
I accept this charge.
I accept this charge.
I take my seat in eternal law.
I take my seat in eternal law.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Chief Judge Dwight Corey Lewis L. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I stand for duty, not for honor.
I stand for duty, not for honor.
This office is a sacred trust.
This office is a sacred trust.
Before the Most High,
Before the Most High,
the ancestors,
the ancestors,
and my own soul,
and my own soul,
I vow to judge without fear or favor,
I vow to judge without fear or favor,
to reject corruption,
to reject corruption,
and to defend the innocent.
and to defend the innocent.
I will not sell justice.
I will not sell justice.
I will not abandon the truth.
I will not abandon the truth.
If I betray this oath,
If I betray this oath,
may this seat reject me.
may the seat reject me.
If I honor it,
If I honor it,
may I be strengthened.
may I be strengthened.
I accept this charge.
I accept this charge.
I take my seat in eternal law.
I take my seat in eternal law.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Chief Judge Maruka Bey,
I am Maruka Bey.
raise your right hand and repeat after me. I stand for duty, not for honor.
I stand for duty, not for honor.
This office is a sacred trust.
This office is a sacred trust.
Before the Most High,
Before the Most High,
the ancestors,
the ancestors,
and my own soul,
and my own soul,
I vow to judge without fear or favor,
I vow to judge without fear or favor,
to reject corruption,
to reject corruption,
and to defend the innocent.
and to defend the innocent.
I will not sell justice.
I will not sell justice.
I will not abandon the truth.
I will not abandon the truth.
If I betray this oath,
If I betray this oath,
may this seat reject me.
may this seat reject me.
If I honor it,
If I honor it,
may I be strengthened.
may I be strengthened.
I accept this charge.
I accept this charge.
I take my seat in eternal law.
I take my seat in eternal law.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Chief Judge Amor Michelle Bey,
I am Amor Michelle Bey, Chief Kazi of Palo-Piala, Nation State.
raise your right hand and repeat after me. I stand for duty, not for honor.
I stand for duty, not for honor.
This office is a sacred trust.
This office is a sacred trust.
Before the Most High.
Before the Most High.
The ancestors.
The ancestors.
And my own soul.
And my own soul.
I vow to judge without fear or favor.
I vow to judge without fear or favor.
To reject corruption.
To reject corruption.
And to defend the innocent.
And to defend the innocent.
I will not sell justice.
I will not sell justice.
I will not abandon the truth.
I will not abandon the truth.
If I betray this oath.
If I betray this oath.
May this seat reject me.
May this seat reject me.
If I honor it.
If I honor it.
May I be strengthened.
May I be strengthened.
I accept this charge.
I accept this charge.
I take my seat in eternal law.
I take my seat in eternal law.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Chief Judge Kahafri Hotep El.
I am Kahafri Hotep El, Chief Judge.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I stand for duty, not honor.
I stand for duty, not for honor.
This office is a sacred trust.
This office is a sacred trust.
Before the Most High.
Before the Most High.
The ancestors.
The ancestors.
And my own soul.
And my own soul.
I vow to judge without fear or favor.
I vow to judge without fear or favor.
To reject corruption.
To reject corruption.
And to defend the innocent.
And to defend the innocent.
I will not sell justice.
I will not sell justice.
I will not abandon the truth.
I will not abandon the truth.
If I betray this oath.
If I betray this oath.
May this seat reject me.
May this seat reject me.
If I honor it.
If I honor it.
May I be strengthened.
May I be strengthened.
I accept this charge.
I accept this charge.
I take my seat in eternal law.
I take my seat in eternal law.
Ashe.
Ashe.
So it is affirmed, so it is sealed, and so we enter it into the records. Let the record show. These are the duly seated chief judges of the Music International Imperial Consular Court. By witness of heaven and earth, you are now seated as chief judges of your Moroccan Union states and as chief supreme justices of the Music International Imperial Consular Court. Walk humbly, judge clearly, stand unswerving. To each of the judges, we say thank you for accepting such a solemn and sacred position. You may now be seated. The affirmations have been spoken. The elders have been heard, and the courts stand restored. We now call upon the Prime Minister of Elodium Moroccan Pretium Anti-Michigan, Miramor Bay, to provide us with closing remarks.
Greetings. I am Wazir Arez Miramor Bay, of Elodium Moroccan Pradium Ante, Michigan. What has taken place here today is not symbolic, not rehearsal, and not imagination. It is restoration. Through the rites of post-lamentum, what was taken has been returned to the rightful holders. What was interrupted resumed its sovereign course. And what was denied is reclaimed by those who are the original heirs of the land and lineage. Courts once silenced have now been receded. Authority once removed has now been returned. Judges once scattered now stand in union. As indigenous nation states, officer restores to their ancestors' jurisdiction. What was fractured is now aligned. What was dormant is now awakened. What was taken has been restored to the nation who descend from those who was never conquered, never ceded, and never stripped of the inherent sovereignty. Today, law has returned to the people, not as control, but as protection, not as command, but as responsibility, not as dominancy, but as balance. These courts are not restored to rule the people, but to serve them. These authorities are restored that we may remain together and not divided, but to reconcile and uphold original nations' rights. And let it be remembered, under many treaties and conventions, as well as the United Nations Declaration on Rights of Indigenous People, Article 3, 4, 5, 20, and 34, indigenous nation possesses the inherent right to self-determination, self-governance, and for their own legal institution. They have the right to maintain and strengthen their culture, political, social, and economic system to fit their needs for their culture and identity. What has been done here today is fully in alignment with international guarantees. It's entered into record, memories, and ancestor inheritance that reaches far beyond this room and be far beyond this space. By ancestor memories and living responsibilities, treaty obligations, indigenous nationhoods is restored and stand. Justice has now been ceded. The people have a sanctuary, the nation have a voice, and the heirs now stand restored. Thank you for attending this historical moment. Now we seal this ceremony with peace and righteousness, with a closing benediction from our sister state, Anu Manhattan Pradium Ante, New York, Prime Minister Joshua Anu Bay El. Thank you.
Islam. I'm Joshua Ankh Bay El, Prime Minister of Anu Manhattan Palladium Ante, New York. And I'll begin the benediction, a prayer of return, judgment, and divine remembrance in the spirit of the Circle 7 Holy Quran. O Allah, the one God, source of all life, Father of the universe, architect of the seen and unseen, we bow not in fear, but in remembrance. We come not as lords of the earth, but as servants of thy divine will, clothed in humanity, anchored in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. O Allah, who loosens the keys in the appointed hour, who reveal wisdom when the time is fulfilled. We give thanks that the veils have been lifted and the hidden things made known unto the nations. And thou did prepare the forerunners in every age. So hast thou prepared thy servants in these latter days to warn the nations, to redeem mankind from ignorance and sin, and to restore the ancient and everlasting truth To every heart remember its origin, and let every nation return unto its own vine and fig tree,
Wait a
that
minute.
none shall make them afraid.
You come here for a second, please.
And all may be one with thee, and thy Father God Allah. O Allah, cleanse the place of judgment upon the earth, remove from the courts of men all corruption, pride, falsehood, and bondage. Let no shadow dwell where justice is proclaimed. Let truth alone enter. Let righteousness alone remain. Awaken ancestral wisdom within those who sit in authority. Restore the law, not merely written by ink and paper, but the law inscribed upon the soul of mankind from the beginning of time, and seal every judgment in balance, anchor every decree in equity, crown all law with thy eternal justice, and that heaven and earth may be reconciled as one. And Allah teach us to honor our forefathers and foremothers, and that our days may be lengthened upon the land which thou hast given us in trust. Guide us to walk uprightly and to know who we are, and to live according to the divine covenant. That this prayer stands as witness, and let it move in harmony with thy will. Let every word spoken in truth return multiplied in righteousness. So it is decreed, so it is established, so it stands by the authority of the great God Allah. And I'm pleased to end this benediction as Yahshua Ankh El, one of the sister states of we are Anu Mahata Paradim onto New York, Islam, Ashe, Amin. And so it